Good morning, everyone. I have a Fraggle.
With blue tack.
With blue tack? You have blue tack? Where'd you get that from? So it's the first day of half term today, and somebody's very excited that there's no school, aren't you? We don't have a great deal planned, do we? We're not going to be doing an awful lot. We might do some baking. Thumbs up for baking. And Aiden has requested that we build a den with blankets and cushions and things like that, so we might do that a bit later on. Marnie is asleep at the moment, so we're trying to be quiet while she sleeps, aren't we? So that she can have a good nap, and then when she wakes up, we can go and get on with some fun stuff. You're such a monkey. Complete monkey face. I got your legs. I got your legs. Gonna tickle you, you can't escape. You cannot escape. So I've been hiding out in Aiden and Marin's room doing my makeup, because if I try and do it in my room where Marnie's sleeping, then she will wake up without a doubt. So I've been doing it in here, and for a good 10 minutes no one knew where I was. That didn't last long, and now I've been discovered. So my moment of peace and quiet has been short-lived. However, I wanted to give a little shout out to this t-shirt. I've mentioned it a few times on Instagram stories and in an Instagram picture as well. Sorry for any mess that's behind me, half-term struggle. But it's basically a breastfeeding t-shirt, and it says, if I can move Aiden out of the way, and it says coffee and concealer on the front. And it has these concealed, how am I going to show you this? These concealed zips on the side that zip down on both sides, so you can breastfeed easily and discreetly, and it's so comfortable. I like my t-shirts to come down quite far so that I can wear them with leggings or skinny jeans and not feel too self-conscious about like my bum or... Yes, I said bum. Can't say the word bum around the 4-year-old without it causing much merriment. So yes, it's a nice length, it's a great design, and it's so practical and useful for breastfeeding mums. So I will leave the company linked in the description box so you can go and check them out if you'd like to. You'd also be forgiven for thinking that I was planning to do a workout this morning because I'm dressed in these lovely workout trousers, but you'd be completely wrong. I have no intention of doing any exercise whatsoever. Hello? Was that a good snooze? Did your big brother wake you up being too noisy? He did, didn't he? Super baby flying through the sky, looking absolutely terrified. Well, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I like with a leg.
I'm not sure Marnie's finding it that comfortable though. Say I'm not a pillow, excuse me. That's right, Marnie, you get him. You teach him. Say I'm not a pillow, I'm gonna whack you with my ball. Apologies for the overshare, but mums of boys will empathise how utterly soul destroying it is to constantly sit on a damp toilet seat. And they're sneaky about it too, because it never looks like there's wee on there until I've sat down, and then it's too late. Just had to get that off my chest.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty over from the minute that I met
you. We've decided to make this bad boy. Exciting times. We have a brown sugar situation.
Look how hard it is. Listen, listen.
I'm sure you can crumble it up. Do you want me to do it?
No, I want to break that bit.
Go on then, give it a try. What are you doing?
I'm eating a spoon. Would that be helping?
Tap tap until it makes like a crack noise. That's it, starting to crack now. Now stop. Now put your... You did really well actually. No, you don't drop the shell in. Pull the shell out. Aiden, actually you only dropped a little bit of egg white on the table and most of it went in there.
Well done.
Well done, mister. Yeah, you can go and wash your hands.
You just want to all the wall.
That's it. Well done.
Can't Aiden?
Go on then, pull them in.
Really well.
Hold it right over the top. That's it, don't move it. All in. And keep going. A bit more. Hey, well done.
I can do it. Oh, time.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you.
Are you ready? Don't mess with the Aiden pirates.
You're such a monkey.
Get over here.
Good boy, Eden. We're building a den. We've finished our den. How's the den, guys? We're in the den. It's quite a sizable den actually, guys. You've done pretty well. It's really big. Oh no, that's come down, is it?
No,
Oh, okay, we need to fix that wall.
like that. Yeah, I think
And
that was meant to go up there. But
It was meant to go up there. Let's fix that bit.
You've done it, Mummy.
Yeah, how's it looking?
Good in here.
We've repaired the den. I don't know how long it'll last. It's pretty precariously put together. Hi, little den buddy.
Hi.
Where's your sister?
When can we play for now in the den?
Are you comfy in there? Yeah?
I don't think it's down.
Oh no, I'll fix it. Check that out. It's a thing of beauty. It's huge. Look at that. Actually, maybe don't look at it from that angle. It's not my neatest effort, but... And it's also a bit wonky, but I'm pretty sure that's going to taste good. So I started off the day lying down with Aiden, and I'm going to end the vlog lying down with you. Yes. So all the kids are in bed. They're having 10 minutes of quiet time before it's lights out. So I'm just going to settle Marnie while they do that. And I've just had a really disappointing dinner. I made carbonara, which I can normally get that pretty spot on. I use a Nigella recipe and it's like tried and tested. I've made it hundreds of times and I don't know quite what went wrong, Marnie, but it wasn't as good as normal. So it was a bit disappointing, but it was all right. It was edible. And after making the cake and the den and everything else that we did this afternoon at home, we didn't actually make it out for a walk in the end after all. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to get this one to sleep, although she had her nap quite late this afternoon, so I'm not entirely convinced that she's going to go to sleep all that easily. You are pure mischief. Look at that face. Her teeth are also really bothering her today. She's been quite sensitive, haven't you, little one? In other news, you have feet. How exciting is that? That's not to be sniffed at. You have feet. Yeah, who's that? Is that you? Is that Marnie? It is. So I've just given her a teether powder. Yes, a boob. Are you saying boob again? I've just given bap bap. This probably isn't helping with winding you down for sleep, is it? No, bad idea, mummy. Also, those of you who use amber teething necklaces, do you leave them on at bedtime or do you take them off? Because I've left it on a couple of nights, but I'm always really nervous leaving something around her neck, although I'm sure she'd be fine. But not only that, I always feel like it can't be very comfortable. I wouldn't really want to sleep with that on, but then if I put it around her ankle, it like doubled up, twisted round, it wiggles its way off because it's too big. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if it's been a bit of a dull day in the life. We haven't done a great deal. But I always quite like watching people's day in the life videos when they haven't actually been out and done a lot. I quite like the ones where people just stay at home, see what they do, and I don't know. I don't know, there's something nice about seeing people kind of pottering at home. Strangely satisfying, perhaps it's because I'm a bit of a home bird and that's what I like to do. What have you got on your face now? You get that? So do give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And you are saying boob. See, she says boob before bedtime. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.